What's happening this week in Warcraft? Hey, it's Soul, and you can help support the channel by liking the video, subscribing for more WoW coverage, and catch me live where I'm streaming. It's kind of amazing, but there are no hot fixes to report at this time. That's for anyone who might be wondering if Plunderstorm was too unbalanced, or if people are getting sniped too hard, or if anything's wrong with how we can choose our landing. We'll see if there are any last-second announcements of tuning, because there's going to be only a short maintenance until 9 AM Pacific this coming Tuesday. Speaking of Plunderstorm, the one significant change in the new version is what I had talked about, this choose where you want to spawn option before a match begins. By selecting one of these bubbles before the start of the game, it's going to spawn you somewhere in this range. I think this is the main reason why some might notice the start of games can sometimes get really intense really fast, basically because people can position themselves to land on their favorite spot. When multiple people have that same idea, hey, instant conflict. It's why I suggest to folks, choose a spot a bit further away. This way you can get a bit more time to see if your spot's taken, then decide on a few backups. What I also notice is when landing in spots where players are already fighting, they're likely to ignore you long enough to loot plunder and chests, or depending on your objective, you can just run away with little threat of danger. Turbulent Timeways enters its third week, and this time around, we're going back to Legion. Easy hero class gear from the raid awaits once you clear 5 Tonwalken dungeons. If you have characters who happen to have the Mastery of Timeways buff active, because it keeps its duration even when logged out, you only need to complete 1 dungeon to refresh the buff and get credit towards the achievement and this timely Buzzbee mount. More easy gear is coming from the Delve bonus event. Some folks have asked if it's worth leveling Brand to 60 right now so you have an easier time going into Season 2, and the answer to that is no. An updated blue post clarified that the XP requirement to level 60 will be adjusted to make getting there faster, and 20 new levels are being added which will be at the normal pace. So it's no different from how we go from expansion to expansion really, and yeah, it would suck big if players new to the War Within had to deal with a sad Brand in later seasons. It's a Nerub-ar Finery week and maybe the last one. Honestly, I lost count. Right now the buff is at 16%, and I've been hearing it maxes out at 18. But this also lines up with the final item level upgrade for Circe's Circlet, along with unlocking Flight on Siren Isle for some easy iron farming, because that's just about the only thing left to do there. In my opinion, Siren Isle turned out to be a pretty decent distraction for the end of season patch. It's just enough to get us to visit without too much pressure, but there's plenty of collection related stuff to get me to fly around and knock out the weeklies and get some and then go about my business. Arathi Blizzard is the brawl this week, and over in Mythic Plus World it's a Tyrannical Fortified, while the Xalatath affix is Voidbound. This is where a tank drops in and you gotta kill it quick or else. Meanwhile, my personal progression in Mythic Plus has been looking pretty good. I can probably hit Keystone Master this week, and then likely come to an unceremonious halt. Between my patience waiting for rebalancing and gearing up pretty much everywhere else during the season, I'm finding it pretty pleasant to treat Mythic Plus like it's a 0.7 patch feature, which I'm sure is great feedback for Blizzard. On the PTR side of things, testing is coming along on all fronts, including Delves, which are looking pretty exciting, if not a little buggy. Throughout the week, I'll continue testing on this front while preaching to the clouds for improved access to Gilded Crests. It'd be huge for all the Delvers and for anyone looking to scrape up whatever high-level crest they can. I'll be keeping an eye out, and you can too by subscribing to the channel. Also, hey, like the video, catch me live, and I'll catch you later. Let's have Bob close us out. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay breezy.
I'm farming everything that's a word. Gonna pick up all the plunder, can be seen and be heard. Ho ho, it's alright, it's just a part of the game. And I'ma do whatever it takes to get appearances. I'm flying over to the graveyard again. Stick the landing for 2 powers into Star Bomb again. Oh no, it only works on the NPCs. But that's the point, I'm quietly farming, why am I yelling? Let's queue, get what we can and re-queue. Again till we finish, and we're gonna make ourselves some fun. While we're farming all of this plunder, we grind, run into the storm and rewind, until the stories of the debunk go until we go under. It's the easy way to farm plunder.